Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my final college synth score. This is the this is it. This is the big thing, you know. Um, let me just let me just hop into it, you know. Um, I took a very long time going through watching this and marking out every single cut from this. You can see it with the movie in the corner here. If I just make it a bit shorter. Every time it cuts, I made a mark. You know, changed from fifth shot to sixth cut to marker four, and but it's yeah, it's fine. We all go through that. Um, so yeah, let's just hop into it. I guess parallels with this and the original score. Um, I do, I do start off with some high pitched, sine waves, which I think I'd probably change now after finishing it. But you know, back in the day, that's exactly how the score originally went. So yeah, I wanted to keep that. I've also got the same like timpani sort of hits to just begin the score sort of thing. Because this is uh, like not the beginning of it. Um, you know, I guess we've got this wobbly bass as well, this car machine, which we'll get to later. And that's very similar to the original score, and that's why I thought of it because it's so inventive, and I also like the fact that it sounds futuristic with just all these different car noises, but they weren't quite car noises. You know what I mean? They were almost you know taking up more energy or something like that, or they're more worn down, which is pretty much the whole scene. Is just looking at the city, which is worn down yet futuristic. So it's like it's really really cool. Yeah, I guess for my chord progression, I began with this, which is what I did follow throughout the whole thing. Which is, if we leave out these, then this is what I very very much follow throughout the entire thing. That's what I followed, and I just added this to. Yeah, so I was a big fan of that. And I was that's from watching all of the videos on like John Williams scores and stuff like that. And yeah, this is one that he uses very often. Just those first two chords, I believe. No, it's not. It's Hans Zimmer from like June and stuff like that. He used that. The first two chords, and then that third chord I had to think of myself, which I believe is a C minor seven. But yeah, no, these two going from E flat major seven or D to E flat major seven. Very good chord, very good chord progression. So to begin it off, um, you know, I didn't know how I was going to start and then get to that first cut because this is a completely different scene, and then I wanted to get into that, which is where I'd start the actual score. But I didn't want this to be quiet, so I was like, oh, I've already made a score, and it almost fits perfectly. So yeah, if you see here, I've got the original score playing. I got it playing as the start, which is you can find my original score in the top right. Hopefully, there's a walkthrough of that. But yeah, That's my original score incorporation. But very quickly we start with the with the uh, with the score. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to show you. Yeah. Uh, okay. So I started off with these sine waves, which look like this. Um, very siny. We got we got pretty much nothing going on the bottom of oscillator, but we got this saw wave, high octave again, playing it quite high. Very little cut off. ADSR is very short. There's a long release and everything. I think the resonance flutters with the LFO, and it is at the moment it's just playing just one note at a time like this, and it's following that chord progression going from D to the E flat major, and then that's C minor 7, and then back to that D, where of the A there. That's the 7. I believe that's the third in that E uh, E E flat major, and that's of course a D, which we'll go into D, wouldn't it? And yeah, that's pretty much that first one. We got these hits right, and this was one of the smartest things. I don't think I actually came up with this very early. I think I'd pretty much gotten down to like here-ish, and I was like, I need some sort of percussion, which I made, and then I brought it back the whole way. But what I ended up doing, and this is really really cool in my opinion, which I'll remember to mute afterwards. But yeah, I took a a kick that I found on a pack. I found a clock, like a clock percussion sound. Add them together like that. It was really cool. And I don't know what the next part's gonna be. It's gonna be this one. I added a delay. Of course, I bounced it out like that, and then I added this delay to it. So yeah, very cool. Going left and right. Made sure that they had very little deviation, except that's quite a lot of deviation in it. But no, I still think it worked really well. And of course, for the different sections, I've got the timpani with more distortion. I don't actually have it there, but yeah, we'll get back to the recording of the timpani in a minute. But yeah, no, that's that for the first bit, and then I started adding layers to the sine waves. This is the exact same, just lower. Bear in mind everything has EQ and reverb on it so far. I don't think these were, because these were processed down there. But yeah, so and then we get into this first bass. We've got some reverb on that, but the ES1, we got long attack, stuff like that. Got very low octave, a little bit of a bassier sound, like a more resonance sound. There's not much resonance. We got legato going on, quite long glide, so you can hear that here when I play this. Such a cool sound in my opinion. I love making that. We've got the exact same sine again. We've got these hits, except they're a little bit more distorted compared to these ones. They might just be a little bit louder, to be honest. But yeah, we got this thick bass here. Very cool, very awesome. Low octave. I think it could be quite similar to that one, except it sustains all the way up. You got legato as well, and I think that does come into play because it's quite a loud noise. Just playing D to E, which is that chord progression again. D to E flat. Yeah, and that was perfect in my opinion. And then I just wanted these little like car noises throughout, which in some cases, I think it was some of the best parts of the actual. When we come back to it, this bit here is like, you know, what people do. You know what I mean? Like what they do in films. And because I watch a lot of films. When I come back to it, I'll explain. But yeah, I thought that was perfect segue. Yeah, this one we got a little bit less of a little bit more of the high end, but yeah, same thing. I just wanted these little car noises to just appear, so it's like almost like he's driving and you can hear them, but at the same time it fits within that chord progression. Um, then I've got this one here, which I believe is no, that's using RetroSynth. Wow. Okay, so that's first introduction to RetroSynth. That's a very good segue into um, uh, that. Yeah, you can see it's got a saw wave and a saw wave just all the way down, and yeah, we got lots of vibrato. I think that's it, and the flanges as well. It's what our filter's looking like, and yeah, there's not much in terms of LFO going on, but yeah, that's the sound that we got from that. We got this car engine, which I boosted the mid range a lot. But yeah, no, this is where we got the pitch, and we brought on just like the first synth score. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit noisier. Long attack on this one because I wanted this to last a bit. I also needed it to be in time, so you know that was cool. And then I do think, I could be wrong, but I think this one actually is like this, except with a bit more to it, a bit more high end. This is where I introduced some timpani. In one of my other videos, you can see me recording it, but yeah, this is a good example of. I'm on 12 minutes. Wow. This is a good example of recording. Yeah, I played some timpani in. Had to get it in time, which took forever. Every single hit I had to re-put in time because I needed this to not sound layered. Do you know what I mean? Now we get a very strong feel. Got this. Which is exactly what I was going for. If not like too much, do you know what I mean? Like I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, I'm messing around with the mix here between these two. But as you can see, it's just very loud compared to the rest of it, and I don't think there's any modulation going on. It's just the legato. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't actually use the synth to do that. I just played that. And then we got some arrivals of this, I believe, which is just the same synth as that car noise, except a lot lower down. We got a bass going on that comes in, which is cool. I'm trying to wrap this up quickly. We got some more of these, and then I think this could be my favourite part of the whole project. Is this? It's not that, but it's another car noise. You know what I mean? And then we got introduction to this bass. Here it is. It's this bit, really. This the like where it shows his face with the sound coming down after hearing all those car noises, and then to play a lower one. But with the rest of the score, it sounds awesome, like this. But yeah, that's my favourite part. and then we just introduced the lower hits, and then we're just playing the rest of the original synth score out. But yeah, no, that's that. Okay. Really hope you enjoyed. That's all of project 3 done now. So yeah, enjoy.